Spending 2 weeks in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan at CWIC in 2000 was like going to grown-up summer camp. We had classes, of course, but we also had bonfires, potlucks, boat rides, movie night, and golf outings. Along the way, we swapped stories about teaching, learned new technologies, worked on projects, and made new friends. I came home from CWIC as a lecturer at a mid-sized Midwestern university, energized and ready to build some exciting, media-rich hybrid courses for first-year writing. But there was a problem. The university's license for its learning management system was held exclusively by distance education. Regular campus faculty weren't allowed to use it. My solution? Cobble together a makeshift course space MacGyver style by creating a class website that housed course content and linked it to free public discussion board and chat applications. Okay, good for me. But now I was on a kind of mission to crack the safe and gain access to the technological coffers, not only for myself, but for my department too. I saw the sequestering and/or hoarding of resources as a kind of institutional microaggression against individual faculty innovation. Typically applied to race, gender, and sexual orientation politics, I'm suggesting here that early adopters, whose teaching practices challenge the tradition of university education, receive a similar kind of othering on campus that could result in a faculty member self-censoring or limiting the degree to which they are willing to push campus policies or advocate for new approaches to teaching, which, if it were not resisted, would result in stagnation in both pedagogy and in the campus culture. The next year, I sought grant funds from the Center for Teaching Excellence to buy out course space and technical support from Distance Ed, to literally spread the wealth so that the English department could launch a new, hybrid first-year writing curriculum. I volunteered to build out 3 master course templates, fully loaded with goodies like content, prompts, assignments, tutorials, rubrics, gradebook, etc., that faculty would be able to use as is or customize for themselves. One-on-one help sessions with every faculty member in the program, and we were off and running. We ended up having 100% faculty compliance with using WebCT, and nearly every instructor chose to customize their sites, bringing their own theory and content into their personal course space. When I moved to Chicago and took a job at Columbia College Chicago as an adjunct instructor in 2004, I learned that while research in digital media studies was encouraged, teaching along the cutting edge of technology and pedagogy was not. Some years, hybrid or online courses were listed in the course catalog, and some years we were told that we weren't allowed to teach hybrid or online courses, that the terms of our teaching agreement included meeting our students face-to-face, twice a week, regardless of what we might be having students do at that time. I wanted my students to work together to collaboratively author a digital book. Columbia's LMS was quirky and unreliable and didn't have any collaboration tools built in except for a discussion board. To solve this problem, students worked together to choose technologies that would suit their goals for the project. They chose to construct individual blogs and bring them together as a collection under a central homepage that served a bit like a table of contents. They created a class voice thread site to which everyone contributed pages and commentary. They attempted to create a complex group Prezi that presented the highlights of a term's worth of research. This didn't work so well. One semester, a student used interview data to write a piece of documentary theater that was staged in a student gallery space and videotaped the production to be posted to the web. Over time, I've felt less and less like an exotic teacher creature that had to hide my pedagogy in the briar patch as the institutional landscape has become more innovation-friendly. We ditched the old LMS in favor of Moodle, and in the last 5 years I've been asked to host several summer faculty development workshops and serve as an online education mentor and personal helpmate for faculty who want to jump on board but need a little support with the technology. What I've noticed is a gradual shift in resource allocation and support that creates an environment that is safe enough for faculty to take a leap into unfamiliar territory and make things up as we go along. Move back and forth between theory and practice. The institution is starting to see the potential benefit of pedagogies that empower students to compose in ways that are not inherently loaded in the institution's favor, i.e. tradition, but rather feature personal investment in the composition itself and reposition the writing classroom as a gateway rather than a gatekeeper in higher learning.